The coronavirus pandemic has affected lives of many Kenyans, with children living in one of children's home located in Dagoretti here in Nairobi facing a double tragedy. During these hard times, the children lack proper items to curb coronavirus, including masks and sanitizers. Our reporter Amina Hussein visited the children's home and filed the following story.
As you roll the rock to see what's beneath, you come across a sight of young children playing. The joy in them glows, living with no clue that they are in dire need. At the heart of Dagoretti lies St. Dorcas Educational Center, a place called home by many orphaned children. Far from being just a home, the children obtain their lower and upper primary education from the institute. Judging from the children's appearance, one can be easily deceived by the calmness and state of awareness. Despite the challenges surrounding them and the not-so-pleasing environment, the children still manage to call the place home. Jacinta Nduru, St. Dorcas Center founder, narrates on the difficult condition brought about by the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic.
We started in the year 2005. It started as a fellowship, where we used to meet, interdenominational fellowship. We can go every Wednesday and feed families who we felt were in need and pray with them together. And it's in that process that we realized feeding alone was not helping, because this week we could go to a family, the other week we could not go back to the previous family, and as well as we realized whatever maybe we gave this week, they may have been in need of rent, and we've brought for them food. And we found so many children by then are not going to school. That was in the year 2005. There was a slum here called Kwanganga slums. So we felt as a group, if we extended our help to the children, if a child is nurtured and given education and all basic needs, then in the future they can rely on themselves, and of course their families, and the entire community now is going to grow well.
According to Jacinta, the situation is getting harder day by day, judging from the long spell without donors.
The Minister of Education has directed, but we are trying our best. As we know, health, when children are healthy, then it's going to minimize even our expenses. So we've tried our best to have, but like in the sleeping areas, you'll find it's difficult for us now that maybe the well-wishers who have been helping are less as compared to those other times, and children are needed to stay maybe in a town in a band. The distance is not as much as it's needed. Though we are trying our best, we are trying to make sure at least they wash their hands. That one is compulsory. But the rest of the things that now, maybe wearing mask every day, that one we cannot afford.
Far from the essential needs, the children have been forced to live without masks, a hard condition to bear, especially during these tough COVID-19 times.
Those who are HIV positive, so far, those are the ones that we are struggling, because now, as we know, the issue of COVID, they need to take balanced diet, and it's really a challenge for us. At times, what we are offering is maybe githeri or ugali with the skuma. You know, that child is not really getting any, the immune is not going to be well.
However, following numerous attempts by the founder to ensure the children achieve their basic needs, one of the center's beneficiaries has taken it upon himself to aid the center by offering his services to the children. As each day comes to an end, Jacinta is positive enough of the good times in the future. There is hope in everything that meets their eye, a clear indication that shows that all is not lost. St. Dorcas Educational Center requests for a helping hand during these tough times. Reporting for Switch TV, I'm Amina Hussein.
There is hope, real hope. 10 minutes past 7 p.m. You're still watching Breaking Today from Switch TV. My name is Emmanuel Terer. Our sign language interpreter is Teresia Washira. We're taking a short break, but when we come back, there are more stories lined up for you.